Oh, I'm so excited! Got a big knife to take off the plastic. I'm unboxing this beautiful deck of cards, Moonology Messages Oracle by Yasmin Boland. I saw the images of these online the other day on a YouTube video, and I got so excited because I have got the Moonology Oracle cards, the first edition, which I love, and take the knife out of there. And this year is the first time that I bought myself a Moonology diary. So we're obviously in 2024. It is such a highly recommended thing to get into your life. It's amazing. So I don't really scroll and stuff too much. I'm not always aware of things. And I was actually on the lookout for the new edition of the Moonology cards. And then I saw these. And I think there's also a Moonology manifestation cards, which is perfect for my new moon ceremonies that I do every month, over 3 days. So I'm going to get those. They were out of stock. But then for this particular time, I've got an upcoming, well, I do one every month in any case, so I've got it upcoming, but I got myself these and they were delivered early. And this is for my full moon journey. I'm so excited, I'm so excited. And I'm going to start opening them day by Hay House. So this is either the second or the third deck that Yasmin Boland is bringing out. I would imagine if this one was in stock, well, I mean, I really do speak under a lot of correction now, but I would imagine if this one was in stock and the other one wasn't, then maybe this is the second deck and maybe the other one is the third. Either way, I didn't look so. But it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. The artwork is exceptional. Beautiful Hay House box. Really, really exceptional. I fell in love with the images of this deck immediately. Oh, welcome to the video. I'm Adrian Nelson. And I am a holistic wellness practitioner, and I'm just excited about helping people live a more beautiful life and doing what I can to create a more beautiful today and tomorrow, for you, for me, for the next generation. Beautiful, beautiful things. So very, very amazing. Immediately I like the symbolism that goes with all of this. It's very powerful, You can see that, you can already see that there's detail here. So I haven't seen the, look at it here, it's so amazing. Like the colors, the artwork is exceptional, and the artist is Ellie Vermilio. All right. So normally I work with a deck for a while before and then I would rather do a review of what it's like to work with the deck. But I saw this online the other day. It was so beautiful, and I got it, and I want to show everybody what is the beautiful deck I'm working with for my, monthly new moon readings. I mean, it may change in future to different decks, but for now, it's like the universe sent this my way. And it says, call on Goddess Saraswati to guide your intuition. Saraswati, I think that is. I'm pretty sure there's something about that in the booklet. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole booklet. It's a Hay House booklet, so obviously it's good. It's all about intuition. This is what I liked about this deck. It's more like moon themes and not so much moon cycles. So it's sort of like an oracle energy, the way that I perceive it. It's like an oracle energy that is sort of like drawing from the energy of the moon, almost like the moon is to conjure it through the, the oracle, the reader. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know some people like to keep their decks in sort of like a black scarf or something. I've got too many, but I really always focus on keeping my space beautiful and all high vibing. How these cards can help. Okay, continuing with the theme of the goddess Saraswati and a gift of divine feminine wisdom and intuition, I hope these cards will help you understand whatever it is your higher self or your intuition is trying to tell you. So that is really, really beautiful. I love a beautiful intention. And of course, I've cleared these cards. I cover how to do that. I've got a free Oracle online course if you are interested. You can have a look at it. The links for them are down below in the description. I also do a much more detailed one, which runs over 11 weeks, 55 lessons of 20 minutes. And so I'm very intentional, when it comes to the oracle cards, the cards that I work with. And I like Yasmin Boland's vibe. I really do. She's all about the high vibes. Like Like just speaking it out in integrity and honesty. I like that. I like these beautiful additional messages. So if you're giving somebody a message from the booklet, you can do it nice and, quick, chup, 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 chup. Inside of the box, little label. How beautiful is the back? You can't see them so nicely now because it's nighttime and I've got a ring light going on. But they're really, really beautiful. Even when I look in the screen, I see them one way and I look around the screen, completely beautiful and different. So I'm just going to go through them all. Blood Moon, Courage. Cold Moon, Face Your Fears. Dark Moon, The Past. Dark Side of the Moon, Mystery. How beautiful is this card? My goodness. Wow. Day Moon, Love. Domicile Moon, Abundance. Expressed in energy, it's beautiful. Drawing Down the Moon, Knowledge. Exalted Moon, Self-regulation. So do you see why I want to use this for my 3-day full moon ceremonies? The falling moon release blocks. I remember when I saw this image online, because I'm looking at the screen now, but I'm literally looking around the screen as well. It is impeccable. It is just beautiful. There was a time when I felt that a lot of oracle cards were beginning to go a very generic sort of way, even boring and predictable and dull. But especially with Hay House, the decks that they bring out these days, they are just amazing. Follow the moon, watch for signs. There's so many beautiful ways in which you can interpret them as well. Full moon, forgiveness. Healing moon, seek healing. So this is like not quite the same as the back of the card. I always like it when there's like something specifically just for the back of the card. Howl at the moon, process your feelings. Moonbeams, focus. Oh, wow. Moon called, meant to be. And doesn't this remind of the Three of Cups in tarot? I don't have a deck right next to me now. So if you don't know what it looks like in traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, then maybe just Google it. The Three of Cups, traditional Rider-Waite tarot. R-I-D-E-R, Waite is W-A-I-T-E, tarot. It's beautiful. Moon circles, support. Three of Swords type of vibe, yeah? What does my fellow tarot readers think? Moon cycles, patience. Like, I wish I can show you the details. I know for a fact the details are not even picking up the way they are. Just beyond exceptional. Ooh, moon dance, celebration. Looks like those, you get those restaurants that almost are like hotels and they've got this beautiful artwork in it sometimes. Doesn't it just look like that? Something very contemporary but very beautiful, modern and ancient simultaneously. Moonflower, take a risk. Makes me think of a beautiful road trip of discovery. Moon goddess, higher power. Moon in detriment, cut your losses. Moonlight enchanted. Oh, this is beautiful. And again, the symbolism is off the hook. Oh. Moonlight serenade, change your tune. So I mean, it goes without saying, I love these cards. Wow. Moonlit, embrace uncertainty. It looks like, it's like some fantastical dream or something, some other world. Moon madness, avoid drama. That's one of my favorite things to do. I do not like drama, not at all. I'll stand up for myself if I have to, but I prefer to avoid drama. Moon magic, transformation. Makes me think of the strength card in tarot. Even the Queen of Cups maybe. Or Pentacles because of the color. Moon mastery, the law of attraction. And I love the moon. Moon maybe. Intuition. And how beautiful is that? Because that image very much aligns with the cover of the diary, which I love, by the way. I've always been wanting to buy myself a Moonology diary, but somehow I never really got there. Because it was always like blue, and then I saw online this color. I was like, oh, I love this. It's amazing how much packaging, I mean, even when you look at the cards, we're impressed by technically the packaging of the message. Moon may be intuition. Isn't it beautiful? Like, I would say almost like a chariot energy. Yeah? That's vengefulness and madness simultaneously. Moon memories, the past. And even when you look at the scale, just when you really just look at it, the scale, it's so, it's like it bends the mind. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're looking up, but then you can also be laying on your stomach, and then it's just forward, and so what's happening? So is this in the trees? Wow. Moon rise cleansing. So this is then the cover card as well. What a beautiful card. This artist is incredible. Well, I mean, obviously it's the artist working with with creator, with Jasmine Boland, but just the details, everything is so exceptional and so well thought out. It reminds me in many ways of, and I like oracle decks like this. It reminds me very much of the Thought Tarot deck, that everything is so precisely specific. There is nothing just there. And I get the same feeling with this deck that I love. Moon rising, truth. Colors, man, the art, it just has me tripping. It's so balanced. Moon set, releasing. The symbolism, wow. Moon shining, stay in integrity. The moon's moment, synchronicity. Ooh, the moon's reflection, accept responsibility. This reminds me very much of the feel of the Muse Tarot with Chris Ann. Quite a magical deck that. It reminds me very much of that, the Muse Tarot. Specifically this one card, I think it's the Nine of Materials, the Nine of Pentacles, I think. I may be wrong. Oh no, Temptation. Temptation, I think, yeah. Yes, it's light beaming. Moonstone. Slow it down. Moonstruck. Take a breath. This could be like a book cover, hey? I mean, so can each of these cards. The moon's wisdom. Take the lead. New moon beginnings. Night moon shadow work. Out of bounds moon. Boundaries. So you see what I was thinking about, like the feel that it has. It's I mean, obviously Moonology is an oracle deck as well, but it's very much still in it's all about the moon cycles, where this is really this moon as an oracle, as a conduit to the actual oracle, the reader, Suppose if you want to get specific to the quadrant, the person that is being read for. I'm not very much about labels. Quicksilver moon, changes. Gives me an Aries feel, that new beginnings. Hello, world, and yeah. Reach for the moon, go for it. This will be more an Aquarius feel. It's beautiful. Ring around the moon, protection. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Just plain fucking wow. Talk to the moon, communicate. Void moon, do nothing. Yang moon, strength. Yin moon, accept help. Okay? Beautiful, 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 beautiful cards. 100% happy that I got them. Love the way that they shuffle. Love the size of them. So I can only tell you size in centimeters because that's what I have, but they are 12.5 by 9 centimeters. So it's just, you know, regular oracle card size. Okay, let's draw you 3 cards. Show you a message. I'm not really going to look in the booklet. I'm just going to see what I pick up intuitively for you. Ooh, what is that beautiful card now that it seems like, did I miss it? Did you see that one? Where was it now? Is this a card that I missed, or was it maybe sticking to another one? I have to see, I have to know. I'm sorry. Okay, now, where are we at? Okay, I don't know. Alrighty, I suppose it's alright. Okay. I thought I saw a card that I haven't seen, which is possible. The falling moon. I'm going to draw you 3 cards. Release the blocks. Let go of what is holding you back in life. Let go of the ties. Have the willingness to release across all levels, conscious and subconscious. This lifetime, other lifetimes, this dimension, other dimensions, inside of time, outside of time. You know, when you're just pure soul consciousness, when you're in a body, when you're in different dimensions, human, animal, plant, we have to, the longer we live, the more karma we take on. I'm going to draw you 4 cards. Spirit says 4 cards. The longer you live, no, not the longer you live, the longer the cycle, the more the potential that you build up karma. It's like life. The longer you live, the more trouble. You know, I mean, obviously, I'm not trying to be negative. You're going to get into good stuff as well, but you're going to get into trouble, you know? Shit's going to happen. And so you build karma. And then when the cycles are not that long, you normally build less karma. So in that sense, what we would call the essence of life, so the soul, that is in a human, and it's in a plant, it's in an animal, and a fish, and a bird, and it's the same energy, you know? The whole thing is supporting itself. So we're not separate, we're connected. But, you know, in the experience of individuality, we pick up energy. Things happen, you know. And not all of those things are always serving us well. So you want to release those things. You want to let them go. You have the willingness to release them across all levels and all spaces and all dimensions. And it's interesting, actually, because I just finished today, actually. I finished a 3-day, a 3-day sacred journey for the new moon. So I do one for the new moon and one for the full moon, and it was so beautiful. And it was the new moon in Taurus. The new moon in Taurus are exceptionally beautiful, and it was about releasing past blocks. It was like releasing, you know, karmic ties and ancestral ties and things that are holding us back. And we don't always know what these things are, and we don't always even need to know what these things are. You want to have the willingness to release them and to let them go. Okay. Moon shining, stay in integrity. You know what, as we move forward in life, and I will admit that I have had such a personal experience in my own life today as well. You know, as we move forward in life, we get into a space where I can almost say our peace is compromised sometimes. And in that moment, you really have to ask yourself, you know, would you rather be happy or would you rather be right? You know, as the Course in Miracles asks. And when you move on, and sometimes, you know, when we move on, our old sort of, you know, demons, they rattle our cages a little bit, you know. And then in those times, you want to really say to yourself, well, when I was in this somewhat like a similar space before, you know, how did I react to that? And how did it work for me? Okay? Don't break away so hard that the price that you pay for moving on is you. Don't use your beauty of who you are, your shine, your light and your integrity and your morality, because then you lose all of you. Okay? Yang moon strength. So yes, step into your power, stand into your power, embrace your power. But you know, this is what I want to say to you. This is what I had to remind myself of, and also this is what my best friend said, and by the time she said it, I already decided it. But there is the importance of keeping good friends. All right? One of the most successful things in life that you can do, and that is the male energy, it's maintaining your power, is by opening your heart, tapping into the divine feminine energy, and being very mindful of the friends that you keep. Yes, for the great times, but especially when things are not going that great. I love the way these cards shuffle, and they've got like a madness about them, because there's like a ring light over here, and it's not making that sort of like circle. Remember when the plastic was on earlier on, you could see the circle, but you know, it's not that sort of like annoying circle that you can sometimes see in cards. And I'm usually a little bit disappointed when a publisher doesn't think about that. I mean, you know, it's not like it's like 2005 or something like that. Moon set, releasing. Again with the powerful energy. You know, as you release, let the message that you send from the microcosm, which is us on planet Earth, our beautiful planet, to the macrocosm, which is the broader body of who we are. You know, we are like a fingernail on a body, you know, so to speak. We're part of something beautiful and powerful, and that something has always got our back. So surrender. Whenever it is, it doesn't have to be full moon, or whenever you see this, know that you're seeing it at the right time. Surrender to a higher power. Say to yourself, this is just an old pattern coming back. I'm not buying back into it. I am open to experience something more beautiful and amazing and new. Okay. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I'd appreciate your comments, like, share, subscribe, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next video. From my heart, namaste, love and light, beautiful soul.